We all know that you're down there at the Kentucky Derby with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, we all know that you're out there at birthday shenanigans with Aaron Rodgers. We all know that every Tuesday on this show you're making inside jokes with Aaron Rodgers. So when Aaron Rodgers, okay, buys something down in Nashville, and he's down in Nashville, and the entire world goes, holy shit, is Aaron Rodgers going to the Titans? I think there's only one person to ask about it all. AJ Hawk, what the hell's going on? Is he moving to Tennessee? Why is he buying stuff down there? What is going on with Aaron Rodgers, AJ Hawk?
So what is the story? Like what came out that I missed?
Oh, so he's trying to figure out what all he's allowed to say.
No, what happened in Nashville? Believe it or not, guys, multiple snow days in a row. Wife out of town. I've been plowing on my John Deere all morning trying to keep kids alive.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of ice out here.
All right, so we'll let you know what the world already knows, so you're not giving any more information, because why would you want to do that? You know, because
So he's going to wait. So they say he just bought a property in Nashville.
Oh, so you already
that
know.
was reported. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When did he purchase this property?
Well, the thing is,
Exactly. So the timing I think matters here, guys.
Okay.
Did he
Well,
just
listen,
buy it
I'm
right
asking
now?
you. I didn't break this news.
Did he just buy it now, or did he buy this? I don't know, months ago.
Well, you tell us.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, when was it?
Doesn't
I'm saying
matter.
check the date. Check the date if you think he just bought it.
Does it matter?
Okay, so does any of this matter? Why do you think he bought the property in Nashville? Did you ever talk about that? Is it because he wants
Because
to
he
go?
has $1 billion and he wants to live in multiple locations.
He's a billionaire?
Okay, so what we're saying is this means nothing in your eyes, just the fact that he.
There's other people that live in Nashville that are professional athletes. There's nice areas in Nashville all over the place. So if Aaron has raw land in Nashville without a house on it, how does that mean he's going to the Titans? Now, he is close with Braves. He loves the head coach in Vrabel. The Titans are in the AFC, so all of that matches up.
Okay, so just quick follow-up. Raw land is the property, because I do believe it was pitched as like a house, maybe.
Yeah.
It was assumed to be a house. What do you mean by raw land?
Did he buy a house?
No, it did just say property, but I think everybody assumed that it was a house was also there.
I thought.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. There might be.
Okay.
No, he said raw land. He's trying
Sounds
to
like
walk
he
it
bought
back.
some raw land
They
there.
bought some raw land. Okay, well, we appreciate that. That is becoming a story, though, as is everything that happens with your best friend. And you're saying there's no reason for us to look into that any deeper, or anybody else to wonder or speculate on his football.
No, you could. You should. You should jump into it. Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, people, you don't think that house is necessarily a property, is raw land, whatever that means.
Thank you.
You don't think that raw land is any indication of what his football career is going to be?
If Aaron has any land down in Nashville, I don't think he got the land with any intention of thinking about football. It has nothing to do with football, I believe, if he has anything done.
Please
Nothing to
put
do
that
with
on.
football.
Please put that on the ticker. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
So is he building
But it could.
an immunized center then, or?
Well, we don't
That
know.
doesn't mean it can't, though. That doesn't mean all of a sudden, say he goes down there, he's like, oh, this is cool. I like Nashville. Live music. Hey, Braves, why don't you call the pack, work out a trade for me? That could happen.
So hold on, put that on the ticker as well. Although it is raw land, whatever that means.
But then actually, I think he might retire, too. So put that on the ticker as well.
Oh, shit! What do you know? You don't know anything except for a little bit, and we got to kind of piece together about what.
I don't even know a little bit. No, I don't know.
No, you do. You
No,
just said
yeah,
raw land. You
he
just
bought
said
raw land.
I don't jump at dumb stories where people think like they put him in locations instantly. Like, oh, here it is. This is happening.
Well, I will just say this. I will say this. Nashville, you should know. If you see him around town, there is a chance, if he his best friend, that you could win him over and him be like, hey, I'll come. Maybe you guys should have a parade for him right there. You know what I mean? Maybe they should have a parade like down Broadway for him. Make him feel, get him in there and tootsies.
Get him playing the guitar.
Get him a guitar up there. Get him playing a little bit.
Also, he plays guitar as well. That's another tie to Nashville. Oh, man, this is looking like Nashville is the spot.
What if we see?
I didn't know this coming into the show, but yeah, like we're putting him there.
Well, we're not. Everybody else is, but
Yeah.
it sounds like we're helping.
Maybe we should.
I mean, we are.
No,
We got a hammer to the nail. It sounds like.
Those
what about
people,
Ryan Tannehill?
Those people would not do that to Ryan Tannehill. First and foremost, and secondly, we're talking
like that.
No,
Like
they
that.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
Like
They
this.
would. They love Tannehill. They love Tannehill. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that.
He's born in Milwaukee.
Just real quick, I would like who? Tannehill?
I don't know. I made that up.
Oh, okay. This program. This program.
It's raw land. He's not planning on doing anything with that.
I will
other than-
say-
Oh yeah, he is. He wants
Maybe
to
he's
watch his
training.
corn pop up in rows.
Yeah,
he does.
What, knee high by the 4th of July. Aaron Rodgers knows that. Aaron
Plays that
Rodgers
song.
understands that. Oh my God! What if he takes the tractor
Sustain it.
another round?
Another round.
Saying he bought a. You think he bought a farm?
You said raw land. What does that mean? We don't know what that means.
That could be a half an acre. That could be 5 million acres.
Doesn't need a
That's
greenhouse.
what you're saying to us. That's why I'm very.
I'm saying there's a big range. I don't know. I don't have details.
You don't know?
No.
A lot of raw land on farms.
We know from AJ he has a greenhouse, and you don't need a greenhouse down in Nashville. The whole thing's a greenhouse.
Yeah, it gets cold though.
It's snowing there.
Yeah, it does get cold. I think it's
I
pretty
think
chilly.
the growing
but
season's 12 months down
I
there.
guess.
Could be. You never know.
With a greenhouse it is, though.
Well, if Rodgers moves down there, that place will be hot. Tell you that much.
Well, Nashville has been building for a while. They got a lot of cranes down there for like the last 10, 15 years.
True.
It's been blowing up. You know, they have been in the playoffs for multiple years in a row. They got Derrick Henry in the backfield. You got
easy
A.J.
division.
Brown and Julio Jones, who he has talked about before. In the AFC South, not great right now. I mean, aside from the Colts.
Well,
Wow.
they-
They're not. I mean,
they're not a playoff team. So
What?
who cares?
Why'd you guys just well at the same time like that?
well,
we
because I
know.
don't think he's looking at the map of the NFL and saying, "Oh shit, I can't go to Tennessee. The Colts are Carson Wentz is in the team.
Yeah.
I can't do that."
He might be.
When did he buy the property?
I don't know.
You
I don't think
do?
I don't think he. I think it's safe to say he didn't buy it yesterday or 5 days ago.
That's a start.
Okay,
But
so-
maybe he bought it whenever he was first starting to think of like where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
He was in Hawaii jumping off waterfalls and he was like, give me some property in Nashville. I heard it's awesome while they were singing Taylor Swift's song.
Oh, who's
Oh my God, because Taylor Swift is down there.
she's
Oh,
Nashville?
you're right.
Oh, is this all a plan? Has this been a plan all along? What does Vrabel know? What does this son of a bitch know, Vrabel?
As long as he's breaking ground in deer equipment on that raw land, I mean, if he wants to go move to Nashville, that's fine. He ain't playing for the fucking Titans.
What?
know.
The Titans need. Did the Titans have a Super Bowl?
I don't think
They
so.
got to
beat
one.
in the
That-
Super Bowl, yeah.
That was the one that got beat, right?
Al
Didn't they get beat in
Michaels
the
was
Super Bowl?
talking
With
about
the Rams, yeah.
Yeah.
Jones.
Nah, they didn't win.
So they've never won a Super Bowl.
What about as the Oilers? Did they win one?
I don't.
No, maybe
They had
they weren't
battles
this
with
year.
the Steelers, right? Oilers and Steelers used to have some epic clashes,
Yeah,
right?
they did.
I just remember that from when I was a little kid.
I don't think they have.
They were in the same division.
So. I mean, that would make sense if you're a guy who, you go to a place that's never won before.
Yep.
No, the Oilers had never even appeared in a Super Bowl, dude.
Colts have won. Sorry.
Well, Packers have as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Tennessee.
Oh my God! What
Holy
did it all
shit.
just come together? I was coming into this show expecting us to be like, this is. I thought AJ was going to say some things.
I didn't know there was still I didn't know we were jumping to like this instant speculation still with Aaron right now at this point in the year.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, what the fuck? Where have you been?
I mean, out there,
Aaron Rodgers,
Where have you been?
Dude.
102.5 the
Multiple
game.
sources. Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers is building a home in Franklin. The second thing, a source tells me Rodgers would be, quote, open to joining the Titans.
AJ Hawk source.
That's all I was told. Open to joining the Titans, and a talk to another source in which at least some of Rodgers' current Green Bay Packer teammates think there is no way Rodgers is going back to Green Bay. According to
That's multiple sources.
multiple
TriStar
sources.
Moving, Stillman Company, 102.5 The Game in Nashville. That is a lot of news there, AJ. As best friend of Aaron Rodgers, your take on old Cuzzy there, who's given us a lot of goods.
Yeah.
That guy's giving the sports world a lot of goods, a lot of sources, a lot of inside
The first
information.
the first two things, he's not lying, right? Or he might not be lying. He said he's building first off, he contradicted himself when it says he purchased a home. It said at the bottom, and then he says he's building a home. The guy says, okay, that's two different things right there.
Okay.
And then he said he would be open, air quotes, open to joining the Titans. Yep, just like he'd be open to every other team in the NFL, I believe. So
Except for
I
the
guess
Packers.
the fact that they do tie him there, I don't know.
And then his last one with
The last
another
thing,
source.
yeah, of course. You have 90 teammates. You can talk to one dude. Hey, you think Aaron will come back? No chance, man. Boom, you run with it.
Okay, thank you for putting all of those to bed. And I think the difference between buying a home and building
There's
a home.
definitely not zero chance that Aaron goes back to Green Bay, though. We all know that.
Okay, so let's debunk that a little bit. One source
Yep.
was debunked out of 102.5 The Game in Nashville. So let's go back to the building and buying a home. Building a home takes time, is what you're saying. That'll take a lot of time. Buying a home is like
Is there a home there, or is he planning on building a home? That's a different thing, isn't it? Because if he plans on building a home, it's not going to be ready if he wants to go to the Titans this year.
You said raw land.
Yeah, not if the extreme
Home's
home
not built
makeover
yet.
people are building.
Well, the guy also said he's building.
saying,
a
what's the
home.
report?
The guy, which we should get his name. We're talking about him a lot right now. 1025, the games.
He's not lying. Like I don't have a problem with his report. Like what he's saying is fine.
Okay, but he said building a home in Franklin. Franklin, Tennessee is where all the Ups live. That's where all the Ups live down there.
It's definitely a nice area. Yeah.
Like that's where all the big time stars live down in Franklin. That's where the
Kid Rock's house is, I think, is outside of Franklin, but it's near there.
Okay, so Kid Rock lives down there, obviously.
Toby Keith.
Foxy, when Foxy and I, when that guy's name is Jared Stillman. Shout out Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
Foxy and I flew into Nashville. We saw the biggest houses we've ever seen flying into a place.
Yeah,
It was
compounds.
boom, bang, bang. There was a bunch of them too. It wasn't just like a few. Normally, when you fly in, you see like a few houses, and then everything kind of dissipates down. That place, there was just monster home,
All had massive plots of land.
raw
land.
raw land.
Raw land.
Okay.
Is that Franklin we probably saw, and is that just a place where a lot of wealthy like to live?
Franklin's like definitely an area where I know a lot of former athletes live or current athletes have places there. There's a couple different areas that I keep hearing about in Nashville where they have those giant houses.
So that's where a lot of people like to retire and have houses.
Yeah, it must be like if Aaron has any land or a house down there, I'm sure it's in one of those nice areas.
Okay. So there's a lot to be had here and a lot to
I have some other former teammates that have places there too.
Oh.
That could be a tie. Don't you think that could be part of it?
Oh, so maybe Aaron just had some former friends or teammates that had houses there. He has a shit ton of money. He's visited them before. It was like, you know what? I'll fucking buy a place down here. Why not?
Just saying, I looked up raw land in Franklin. It is very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Very
land.
nice.
Right, okay, he's got good raw land.
56 acres right here. It is nice.
Aaron and Cutler are going to be best friends.
Do you think Aaron shout out to Cut has that show down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that
I
show.
know I'm more.
He doesn't do a show anymore?
Very cavalier. No, it's done.
No, that
Nah,
other
his
show. I don't do
podcast.
bullshit shows. I'm talking about, all the shows are bullshit shows, including this one. He had a podcast down there, didn't he, down
Yeah,
there?
he did.
Making the cut or something.
That's not.
Whatever the case.
Uncut.
Do you think he has any idea what he's doing football-wise at this moment? And does the house property there, any difference to that, to any other places? He has houses in L.A.,
Yep.
Malibu. Oh, Justin Herbert, is he on the move?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking though? It's like, hey, this guy's got places in some places. We can't look into every single one of them like this.
No, he has a ton of money. He may have not even visited the place. But he may have got a text from somebody he trusts. Hey man, sweet place up here. You want a lot by me? Cool. Here, man. Where's my wiring instructions?
Bobby Carpenter.
Hey, not only bought Zito did the same thing.
Yeah.
Zito didn't even see the house he bought. He just tell me where to send the check. He bought it. He moved in. Turned out there's a lot more checks to come.
Oh, yeah.
Because everything in the photos wasn't
man,
exactly
forget.
how it appeared to be in real life. But that's big time stuff. All right, so we can put that to bed. Aaron Rodgers not necessarily going to the Titans. He just likes
He
the
could.
Don't be an asshole.
Come on.
I'm not saying he's
probably.
not. I'm just saying like everything is not a giant story, but yeah, it's not impossible for him to go to Tennessee.